In this lesson, we'll review a science-based reading passage question. And the question that we will review is a specific question. It has a line reference. So even though it does, I still recommend that you should pause the video and just read this on your own, because you would do that first. You wouldn't just refer to the reference line. All right, so I'm going to move down. Again, pause the video and finish this passage, at least up to this point. All right, I assume you've read the passage. So just to review, this passage, it's important to read the italics. It's adapted from dogs, but not wolves, use humans as tools. And this gives a little bit of reference. Scientists several years ago in Budapest wanted to determine whether social cognitive differences between dogs and wolves were primarily genetic or experiential. So based on genetics or experiences. And so they came up with this experiment where wolf and dog pups were raised by humans starting just a few days after birth. All right, so keep that in mind. And now we're going to refer back to question 23. The primary purpose of the third paragraph. What is the purpose? So here's the third paragraph. Would wolves, having been raised by humans, demonstrate social cognitive skills that approach sophistication of dogs? Or is it social cognitive aptitude encoded in dogs' genes a direct result of domestication? So these are just two questions here. Remember, this is written, it's adapted based on these experiments to determine whether the differences were genetic or based on experiences. And so here are sort of two different questions. Would wolves, having been raised by humans, demonstrate the same social cognitive skills that were at the level of dog sophistication? Or is social cognitive aptitude that's encoded in dogs' genes a direct result of domestication? So why does the author give these two theories? Are these compatible? You should recognize that they're not. They're really two different theories. And if you look at the choices, offer alternative solutions. These certainly aren't solutions here. These are really two conflicting theories. Indicate competing hypotheses. This is correct. This is another way of saying these are conflicted. These are mutually exclusive. He's giving one theory or another, but they can't both work. These are competing theories. The answer is B. Describing divergent goals. They are divergent, but they're really not goals here. Remember, he's asking a question. He's hypothesizing. Explain contradictory arguments. Again, he's really not explaining. He's really just sort of questioning here, which is better expressed as a hypothesis. So the answer here is B.